deserve some props. Everybody knows the sound is clear. Everybody knows they hear the truth. Everybody knows the sound is clear. Everybody knows they hear the truth. More than a man, add some civility. More than a man, build your integrity. More than a man.
Hello, mothers and fathers out there. I want to try to talk to you for a second about helping you with your son and creating a great man in this world for him to do good things. I wrote 4 books that I believe will help him find his way through the world, navigating and becoming a great man. And they're very short books. They're not, long or overbearing. It's common sense information, plain talk that everyone can understand. And if you buy it for him, I think he'll learn to respect that decision that you gave him something to read. Most kids don't want to read, but you gave him something to read, and this is going to be a very defining moment in his life because you want to help him become a great man. So mothers and fathers, don't be afraid. Buy the books and give them to your son, the young man in your life that you want to help become a great man. Well worth it, I believe.
Listen to me now. Every single man walking this earth has a fire burning deep down in his belly. It's a feeling you can't always put into words, but you know it's there. It's that little voice that wakes you up in the middle of the night asking, "Is this it? Is this all I'm meant to do?" That's the legacy instinct kicking in. It's the same drive that made our grandfathers work until their hands were raw, not just for themselves, but so their kids could have something. It's a powerful, God-given desire to make sure that when your time here is done, you've left something real, something that matters, something that says, "I was here, and I made a difference." This isn't just about wanting to be remembered. No, it's deeper than that. It's about your name meaning something. When people hear your last name, you want it to stand for something positive, integrity, hard work, love. You want your children, and your children's children, to walk with their heads held high because of the foundation you laid. It's a primal need, wired into the very soul of a man. We are builders by nature. We want to construct something that will outlast us, a testament to our life. Now let's talk about purpose. A lot of folks go through life like they're just passengers on a bus. They didn't choose the destination, they don't know the route, they're just waiting for their stop. That ain't living, brother, that's just existing. To build a real legacy, you have to get in the driver's seat of your own life. You have to ask yourself the big question, what is my purpose? This question can be scary, I get it. It's easier to just go with the flow, to do what's expected of you, but greatness is never found in the easy path. Your purpose is your personal mission statement for your time on this planet. Finding your purpose is about digging deep and figuring out what truly sets your soul on fire. What are you uniquely gifted to do? What problems in the world break your heart? What kind of impact do you want to have on the people around you? This isn't just about your job title. Your purpose might be to be the most dependable father in your neighborhood. It might be to create a business that employs people in your community. It might be to share your story of overcoming hardship to give other men hope. Your purpose is the why behind everything you do, and it's the fuel for your legacy. See, when you're living on purpose, you move differently. Alright, let's get one thing straight. You can't build a legacy all by yourself. It's not a solo mission. A legacy is something you pass on. Who do you pass it on to? Your family, your team, your board of directors, your reason. This is why many men want to get married and build a family. It's not just tradition, it's the structure that carries your name, your values, your life's work. Your family is the living, breathing embodiment of your legacy. Choosing a partner, a wife, is the most important business decision you'll ever make. This is not a game. Choose someone who shares your vision, who supports your dreams, who's willing to build with you. Not a dependent, a co-founder. Your wife is the CEO of the home, the heart of the operation. With a strong partner, you become invincible. Together you create a headquarters for your family's mission. And then come the children. Having kids changes the game. Your legacy has a face, it has a name, tiny hands grabbing your finger. There's an old saying, a society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in. Man, that's powerful. That right there is the definition of building a legacy. It's about having the foresight and the selflessness to make moves today that will benefit the next generation tomorrow. It's about shifting your mindset from short-term pleasure to long-term prosperity for your bloodline. Too many people are stuck in the right now. They want the fast car. They want instant fame. They want quick cash. But a man building a legacy thinks differently. He's playing the long game. You have to be intentional about creating a better life for your children than the one you had. That's the goal, that's the dream. It doesn't mean they shouldn't have to work hard. Struggle builds character. But you work to give them a better starting line. You clear some of the hurdles that were in your way. So what trees are you planting today? Start planting those trees now. The future is counting on you. If you're going to build a dynasty, you need a solid foundation. You can't just wing it. A lasting legacy is built on 5 key pillars. You get these 5 things right, and you'll be building something that can withstand any storm. Neglect any one of them, and the whole structure could come crumbling down. First, your physical health. Your body is the only vehicle you have to carry out your mission. You can't lead your family from a hospital bed. Second is your mental health. A man's mind is his greatest tool. You have to protect it. Third, we have education. And I'm not just talking about a college degree. I'm talking about a commitment to lifelong learning. Fourth is your financial security. Money isn't everything, but it's a tool. It gives you options. You have to become the master of your money. Finally, the 5th pillar, and the one that holds it all together, is your vision. This is your purpose we talked about. It's the big picture. It's the why that drives you to take care of your health, sharpen your mind, and fix your finances. Your vision is the blueprint for your legacy. Master these 5 pillars, and you will be unstoppable. Some men hear this talk about legacy and think it's all about what you give to your kids, the money you leave the house you pass down. But that's thinking backwards. The greatest inheritance you can give your family is a better you. Let me say that again. The greatest inheritance you can give your family is a better version of yourself. Building a legacy starts with self-investment. You are the foundation of the entire structure. Cracked, weak, unstable, it doesn't matter how fancy the rest of the building is, it's going to collapse. Investing in yourself means taking those 5 pillars we just talked about seriously. It means you are the first person to put them into practice. You want your kids to be healthy? They need to see you choosing the salad over the fries. You want them to be financially responsible? They need to see you making a budget and sticking to it. You want them to be lifelong learners? They need to see you reading a book instead of scrolling on your phone for hours. You are their first and most important role model. Your actions speak 1,000,000 times louder than your words. Think of it like the safety instructions on an airplane. Put on your own oxygen mask first, because if you pass out, you can't help anyone. It's the same in life. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Investing in those isn't selfish. It's the most selfless thing you can do for your family. Alright fellas, inspiration is great, motivation is great, but without a plan, it's all just a dream that goes up in smoke. You can have the best intentions in the world, but if you're just winging it, you're planning to fail. The difference between a man who talks about leaving a legacy and a man who actually does it comes down to one word: planning. A plan turns your vague desires into a concrete set of actions. It's the blueprint that shows you how to get from where you are now to where you want to be. It's your map to the treasure. Your planning has to start with your values. What does your family stand for? Is it faith? Is it education? Is it community service? Is it entrepreneurship? You and your wife need to sit down and define your family culture. This is your family's unique identity. Write down the core principles you want to guide your family for generations. This document becomes your constitution. When you have to make a big decision, you can look at your family values and ask, does this choice align with who we are and what we stand for? This makes decision-making a whole lot easier. Once you have your values nailed down, you can start setting specific, measurable goals based on those values. See the difference? A plan has numbers. We've covered a lot of ground here today. We've talked about that fire in your gut, finding your purpose, the pillars you need to build a life of significance. We've seen how real men have changed their family's destiny through simple, consistent planning. Now, all of that talk means nothing if you don't do something with it. The ball is in your court. The future is unwritten. You hold the pen. What story are you going to write? Excuses, procrastination. What ifs? Courage, action, legacy? Don't tell me you're too young or too old or that you've made too many mistakes. Your legacy doesn't start when you're perfect. It starts when you decide to start. It begins with the very next choice you make. Go for a run instead of sitting on the couch. Open a savings account. Apologize to your wife. Spend 15 minutes reading to your kids. Every single choice is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Take one small, concrete step. Don't try to build the whole cathedral in one day. Lay the first brick, pick up that pen, start building.
Hello everyone, I want to thank you for watching my videos, and I would ask that you like the video, subscribe to my channel, and comment so that I know I'm helping somebody by you commenting on them, liking them, or subscribing to my channel. This way I can get more coverage and reach more people. So thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Hello again, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.
For humanity, y'all deserve some props. Everybody knows the sound is clear. Everybody knows they hear the truth. Everybody knows the sound is clear. Everybody knows they hear the truth. More than a man, add some civility. More than a man, build your integrity.